Well, hello, my friends. This is Steve from Amateur Hour Gaming, and today is day 38 of the 100-day video challenge. As promised, we're going to be playing a little bit more Mount and Blade, although I think this will probably be our last episode. As you guys have probably noticed, it's a bit jittery, the recording, in combat in particular, and I'm not sure how to fix that, so I'll probably do one more, and then we'll call it there. So today, we are going to play a few quests. I'm going to give you guys an idea of what you can do sort of in the early game to keep yourself busy. So we found the king himself. "Do I know you?" says King Ragnar. My name is Nathan Snow, at your service, sir. I am King Ragnar, a vassal of the Kingdom of Nords. Which is kind of funny, because wouldn't he be the king of the Kingdom of Nords? I see that you carry a nobleman's banner, although I do not recognize the device. Know that I am always looking for good men to fight for me, once they prove themselves to be worthy of my trust. And that's one of the main reasons to do quests, actually. It's about building reputation with the people that you're doing it for. I've decided to kind of play this one in the Northern Kingdom, given the character idea that I had. So I definitely want to be on the right side of this guy. As you can see for right now, we have 0 relation, and he is indifferent to us. As we do quests for him and do other things that help us gain honor and whatnot, that number, this relation will go up, and this slider will go up or down depending on whether you've done good or bad things. Also, the quests, they give you XP and, of course, give you some purpose in the early game as well. So what is it? See now, here. This is sort of one of the goals that you're going for, the second option. My lord, I have come to offer you my sword and vassalage. Now, we're going to do this just to show you what happens. You've yet to show yourself as a competent commander, Nathan Snow. Take your sword to my enemies and prove to me that you are worthy of becoming my vassal. Then we may speak more of this. So you need to do quests for the guy. You need to build up your renown and stuff before he'll take you on as a vassal. You can't do it right away. So, in that case, let's ask him, do you have any tasks for me? I could use your help with the following. No, actually, this is the result of some modifying. Normally, they will just offer you one randomized quest. I've set it up so that we can pick and choose amongst the quests that they normally make available. So that'll be a slight difference if you play this game for yourself. Now, we can deliver a message, and that's just running around the map. I deliver a message to an enemy lord, again, just running around the map. Collecting taxes, this is a great way to make some money in the early game, because he'll let you keep like 15 or 20% of what you collect for him. So that's often a good choice for you guys that are struggling to find a bit of cash. Just find a bunch of nobles and collect taxes for them. But hunt down a fugitive, that sounds like the most fun to me, so that's the one we're going to pick. I have something I could use some help with. An issue with a lawless villain known as Kundrin of Zendar. He murdered one of my men and has been on the run from my judgment ever since. I can't let him get away with avoiding justice, so I put a bounty of 300 dinars on his head. Friends of the murdered man reckon that this assassin may have taken refuge with his kinsman at Ruvar. You might be able to hunt him down and give him what he deserves and claim the bounty for yourself. Then I will hunt him down and execute the law. That's excellent, Nathan Snow. I'll be grateful to you, and so will the family of the man he murdered. And, of course, the bounty on his head will be yours if you can get to him. Very well. Good hunting. So there we go. We've taken a quest for King Ragnar. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to pop into Sargoth, and we're going to meet with the Guildmaster. So again, this guy, he's got a relation of 2, because I guess we've helped the town out by stopping those looters, so we've already gained a little bit of reputation with him and the town as a whole. The better your reputation with a town is, I think the cheaper the prices you pay for goods, the better money you get for selling goods, this kind of thing. So it's worth doing in its own way. And you can see this guy is just a font of information if you want. You can also buy land in this town for a productive enterprise. This is important in like the mid-game. Your armies start to get pretty expensive, so you can take some of that money you've made from looting and whatnot and questing and put it into a business of some kind that'll turn you like a passive profit every week. If you're lucky, you can make enough money to pay your wages so your army doesn't cost you anything, and that's a decent goal to have. We, of course, are interested if he happens to have a job for us. Alright, here are jobs that are currently available. Track down bandits. Alright, I don't mind tracking down bandits. Let's do that. We have heard that a short while ago some travelers on the road to Vejeg were attacked by sea raiders. Sea raiders might be a bit out of our league. We would like you to track these sea raiders down. The merchants of the town were able to get a description of their leader and have put together a bounty. If you can hunt them down and destroy them, we will make it worth your while. I'm going to say yes that I'll do it, but we're probably going to get wiped when we fight these guys. There are different groups of bandits in these games. Let's go to the market, see if I have anything to sell here. I do, I got a bunch of junk. Okay, so we're going to sell all this real quick. make a few dollars or dinars or whatever. Food, I still got plenty of food, but I wouldn't mind a bit of a morale boost, so let's get some cheese. So you see, these things stack, right? Like, you get a bonus to morale for the dried meat, a bonus for the cheese. The higher the morale, the faster your troops move, the longer they'll stay with you, etc., etc., etc. And, of course, having a variety of foods improves your morale as well. So, we'll buy some cheese, sell our junk, come away with $73, not doing too bad. Now, if you want to be a trading character, you don't have to fight in this game. Well, I mean, really, you have to fight in this game if you want to level up. But you don't have to be dedicated to that. There's actually sort of the game within the game. There's a really interesting economy in this game, actually. You can trade with people. Once you own land, you gain taxes and stuff from it. You can start businesses and things like this. So while that's pretty much of a Care Bear way to play the game, you can absolutely do that. You know, you don't have to just be stomping around in the bush fighting bandits. But to return to what I was saying about them, this guy's asked us to hunt down some Sea Raiders. Sea Raiders are probably the toughest bandit group in this game. You've got like looters and bandits and mountain bandits and forest bandits and desert raiders and steppe bandits and all this kind of stuff, all with their own sort of specialized tactics and difficulty level, to be honest. And the Sea Raiders are often a good choice. Oh, that's actually... Whoa, let's stop. Let's see if this guy's got a quest for us, too. Because we can probably do 3 in this episode. I don't think that'll be too much of a challenge. If we can catch this dude. There we go. Jarl Garth. Do I know you? My name is Nathan Snow. At your service, sir. I always like to be polite with them at the beginning. I'm Jarl Garth, a vassal of the Kingdoms of North. I see that you carry a nobleman's banner, but I do not recognize the device. No doubt you have come to Calradia in search of wealth and glory. If this is indeed the case, then I only ask that you show mercy to those poor souls caught in the path of war. So he seems like a decent guy, right? He's friendly to us straight off the bat, but he's indifferent to us right now. So, let's see. Let's see if he can give us some information. See, this conversation option up top came up because we're helping out the guildmaster at Sargoth. I'm hunting a group of bandits with the following description. Have you seen them? The road is full of brigands, friend, but that name in particular does not sound familiar. Good hunting to you, nonetheless. Let's see if he has any tasks for us. Okay, we'll take a deliver a message task. They're easy because you don't have to come back to him to cash it in, which is nice. So there we go. I need to send a letter to Jarl Rayek, who should be currently at Shalbeck Castle. If you will be heading towards there, would you deliver it to him? The letter needs to be in his hands in 30 days. Certainly, I intend to pass by Shalbeck Castle, which of course is entirely untrue, and it would be no trouble. Very good. So he gave us a little money up front for our trouble, and we got an extra quest. So let's see, by hitting Q in the quest log, we've got track down bandits, deliver a message, and hunt down Kundrin of Zendar. So that should keep us busy. Now, where? Oh, yeah, Shalbeck Castle and a particular lord. I'd like to go and do this one up at Ruvar first. Let's go kill this bad guy. And we'll go from there. There's some farmers. And, of course, along the way of doing this, we may stop and pick a fight just for jokes. Now, to move faster than you're seeing me move on the map currently, you can hold down the control key and the spacebar at the same time, and your character moves at, like, double speed. So there you go. You see, we lost 19 bucks in wages for our party. I know I have a ton of money. I finished a fight and realized that I had tweaked the financial and experience-related rewards quite highly. I was playing the game...
That's a nice head you have on your shoulders.
The Sea Raiders have jumped us. Unfortunately, they're not the ones we're looking for, but I will drink from your skull. I'm not afraid of you. I will fight. So we have 20 troops against their 8. Now this we might be able to manage, but if we were evenly matched, I would not be at all confident. Everyone hold this position. That's great. This is a pretty decent little starting point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my infantry out front. Now you control your guys basically by the number keys. 1 is your infantry, 2 is your archers, 3 would be your cavalry if you had any. We'll put our archers here. And the way that I am getting that little flag to come up is I hit the number for the troop type that I want. Say again, we'll do it with infantry. Then you hold down the F1 key, and you see that little flag over there. You just click when it's where you want, and your guys see my guys moved a little bit forward. So we're obviously just playing a very conservative game at the moment, just letting them come to us. I have the AI setting on this pretty low, so these guys are kind of stupid, and they'll basically just charge into us. if you increase the AI competency, they tend to use better tactics, and they'll be more prone to try to outflank you, wait for you to come to them, take up a defensive position, this kind of thing. For now, I'm just going to start firing bolts in their general direction and hope that I hit them. I clip that guy, and hopefully my infantry can't hold them off. There we go. Snag that one guy. You can see by the yellow text. Again, you can control what messages show up and don't show up. I like to try and minimize it because it gets quite fast in these fights. Why are my archers not firing? That's strange. Can I snag this last guy? Can I get him? Can I get him? Oh! We hit him. Let's go see if we can run him down like the dog that he is. Oh, I hit him with my corpse. Yeah, this is awful. This is why I tend to fight on my feet. There we go. We did clip him in the end. And you can see my guys are doing their celebration thing. So we won the battle. We'll hit the tab key. So we took no casualties, which was awesome. We killed all 8 of those guys, which is pretty good. We got 5 renown and 5 morale. Continue. And this is where it kicks in. Sea Raiders, I'm telling you guys, anybody new to the game, get together 15 or 20 guys like we did, and then go north and fight Sea Raiders, because look at the quality of the armor and stuff that we're getting. I mean, look at it, the buying price, $5.96. You'd probably spend $1,000 in a town to buy one of these things. Click, I just got it for nothing and basically doubled my armor value. That's going to sell for a great big pile of money. We got a nice Nord helmet with 40 armor. I mean, look, we were wearing something with 9 armor that we'd found before, so Sea Raiders are not just good for experience, although they're excellent at that. They are also just an excellent choice. A fighting axe, 31 cutting with a weapon reach of 90 and a speed of 92. So you can see that our falchion was a bit faster but had much shorter reach and did less damage. Plus, I don't know, I'm a Nord with a big knotted beard. I like the idea of running around with a giant axe. And, of course, we will sell the rest of this stuff after. And what was I saying? Yes, so gather up some guys. Go north and fight Sea Raiders. The loot is fantastic. No, don't chase me. Don't chase me. Don't chase me. I got something to do in town. Okay. The loot is fantastic in comparison to anybody else, except horses. If you want horses, go fight in the desert. Those guys offer the best horses, and horses are extremely expensive, so that's a good way to get a cheap mount. But yeah, otherwise, Sea Raiders is the way to go. You'll get the most XP. Let's recruit some volunteers here first, because, you know, spoilers, these people are not going to like us once we track down the guy and put paid to him. So this is a town that we were sent to by the king to find this bandit that seems to have escaped his justice. Now, I'm experienced enough with this game that I know what this guy's going to say, but one of your options is to talk to the townsfolk or the village elder about this. Looking for a man by the name of Kundrin. I was told he may be hiding here. Strangers come and go to our village, sir. If he's hiding here, you'll surely find him if you look around. So he's not really very helpful, right? And you get pretty much the same treatment out of all of these villagers. Again, to get back onto your horse, just get close enough, hit the F button, and you can take whatever the yellow text option is. Now, in my experience, these guys are usually hiding, these runaway fugitives, usually hiding in, like, the back of a building somewhere. So we're going to stride around for a second and see if we can find him. And I'm actually going to pause while I do that for you guys, because this could take a minute. And there we are, my friends. As you can see, we have found a nervous man. So we're going to get off our horse, go up and say a quick hello to this guy. And in fact, I'm going to get my weapon ready, because I know what's going to happen. What do you want? I'm looking for a murderer by the name of Kundrin of Zendar. You fit his description. I don't understand, sir. I never killed anyone. I think you've got the wrong man. Then drop your sword. If you're innocent, you have nothing to fear. We'll go now and talk to your neighbors, and if they verify your story, I will go on my way. I'm not going anywhere, friend. You're going to have to fight for your silver today. I come not for money, but to execute the law. Alright. And he's going to pull out his weapon, attack us. Chance. Look at that. Bang. Over and done with. For what it's worth, he's a very low-level enemy, and that wasn't much of a fair fight, because look at what I'm wearing, right? So we succeeded in that quest, which was relatively easy, and we're just going to leave the village now. We would actually have to go back to the king to get our reward. But what have we got up next? Jarl Rayak. Where would Jarl Raek be? And then track down bandits. Track down the sea raiders who attack travelers near Sargoth and report back to the town. So we'd be looking for small bands of guys near Sargoth, and we gotta go to wherever Jarl Raek is. So I'll show you how to do that. Down here in characters, you can scroll through every NPC in the game. So we're looking for Jarl Raek. There we go. He's a vassal of King Ragnar, Kingdom of the Nords. Oh, he's got a purple lion and purple fleur-de-lis, eh? Okay, he is the Lord of Shalbeck Castle. Now, sometimes it will tell you where to find these people. In this case, we were told he was at Chalbeck, so let's get them to show us Chalbeck on the map. Where is it? Oh, of course it's far. Of course it's far, my friends. Oh, wow. Why don't you just be on the other side of the kingdom, buddy? Okay, alright, so at least we know which direction we're going. Now, I don't really want to fight these guys, because if you put them together, they've got 27 dudes against our 26, and most of our guys are inexperienced, and my loot bag is pretty full anyways, so I'm going to just see if I can, like, get around them somehow. Oh. Well, with only 10 of them. Oh, they're going to catch me.
More raiding!
I will drink from your skull. I'm not afraid of you, I will fight. Oh, okay, so there are only 10 of them. Sometimes enemy groups will pile on. You saw there was another group that was quite close. And I expected those other, like, 17 guys to join the fight. But regardless, again, we're going to pull the same basic tactic that we did before. You'll find that I repeat what I do in this game quite frequently. It's not... the tactics in this game are interesting, but not very deep, right? I suppose there are other guys out there that are better at this, that can do things in a more nuanced fashion than I can. No, not archers. Don't stand there. I want you to back up. Let's get my infantry to move over and defend my archers. Let's put them down on this crest a little bit. Let's bring up the battle map. Infantry. Okay, so these guys, you can see the red dots. I mean, they're making their way. They're making their way to us. They shouldn't be too much longer. They'll probably come right through this little dip in the valley. So I'm going to set myself up in a slightly elevated position. And once they come pouring in, as they will anyway. Now let's see if we can see them. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, so the advantage of a horse is just it's huge, right? Like you have a height advantage, you have a speed advantage, and these things are good. But yeah, I've never had success. Just ping one of these guys. I've never had success fighting on horseback, or at least I'm not very good at it. Alright. There we go. Pinned one guy. Yeah, you see my archers doing their job. Look at all those arrows flying out towards these guys. And actually, there aren't too many of them, so I'm actually going to charge my infantry in now. Let my guys get in there and do some damage. I'm going to pull up my giant axe. And despite what I just said about not being good at it, I'm definitely try and charge in and just burn this guy's face. Oh, 46 damage. Not bad. Can I get him again? Oh, we got him for 134 experience. Yeah, so in small groups, Sea Raiders are awesome. Oh, look at this guy running down. Let's see if we can run him down. You'll notice my horse is very slow going uphill, and all my damn recruits are in the way. Let's go. So that can be one of the disadvantages in very hilly terrain of being on a horse as well. Let's see here. Let's see if I can run this guy down a little bit here. Oh, and we got him! Got him. So like I was saying, small bands of Sea Raiders are pretty awesome. You see, they didn't put up a terribly bad fight. We killed all 10 of them. Only one of our guys got wounded. Gained a bit of renown, a bit of morale. And again, we get some decent quality loot. Like, let's compare shields here. 360 with a resistance of 1, size 100. Speed rating, 304. Well, let's switch over to this one. Oh, but you can't see my herald. Well, that's as may be. So we'll take a better shield, we'll hit return, we get a bit of money, and we're out of here. Now again, I don't really want to fight these guys because I wanted to show you some questing, but they may very well be faster than me. That's always the issue too. Again, they're moving at 5.7, I'm moving at 5.7, so really, they will probably catch us. Oh, they give us some interest, that's good. Now again, normally in a game that I was playing at home, I would be all over those guys. I would be doing nothing but fighting Sea Raiders. But we're trying to do some questing today and generally stay out of trouble. So let's go back to Sargoth. We are going to go to the marketplace quickly. We're going to visit the goods merchant, and we're going to sell our loot. I like to keep a good piece of armor for a future NPC, so we'll do that. Throwing axes. Well, there's 30 of them. We might keep that. We'll sell that one. 26 damage, 27. Chip Nordic Sword. Well, maybe we'll keep that one. Sell this, this. Boots, 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 boots. And we'll keep the shield because it's pretty decent. And, yeah, let's do that. We're still in good shape for food. We got 230 bucks for our trouble. Not too bad. Now let's visit the tavern and see if we can find a companion. Because that is another part of this game that's very interesting, is you can pick up AI companions. These guys are just mercenaries. You'll fight them. Well, you can use them to fight, but of course they don't do much else for you. Whereas if you can find companions, they are another character just like you, with skills and attributes. They can gain experience. They can level up. Let's see if we've got one here. Maybe. Who is this? A traveler. These guys are good if you're looking for information, like whether it's lore or information about where one of your companions might be. This guy is a farmer. He will probably offer us a quest to clear out bandits in one of his towns, which again is good because that'll increase your reputation with the town, and it will improve the quality and number of units that you can recruit. And of course you probably pay a little bit less for food. So however, we did not find a companion here, so we're going to leave. And looking at my stopwatch, this is about 20 minutes into this video, so I think we're going to call it there. Thumbs up if you liked the video, folks. Thumbs down if you don't. And, of course, please feel free to comment either way. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on day 38 of the 100-day challenge. And I look forward to hanging out with you guys again tomorrow. So until then, my friends, take good care.